today we're gonna start discussing about your SBIPO, which is your this is your class, is your 48th class of the session. We have done your 47th class of the session in the last class. So today we continue with the same as well. So before starting with the same, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and everything you can also enjoy the video as well. Let's get started here. So we'll start continuing. This is your we are solving the questions here for different question papers, and this is the section 4 which we are dealing. That is your English language section, and that is of course being important one too. So let's get started for the same. This is your section 4, which is your English language. So let's get started for the same. And for English language here, we deal with the question as your 161th question of the session. So let's start it here. The first word we have is your starved. Here you have to choose the word or a group of words which is most similar in meaning to the word printed in the bold that are used to be in the paragraph. So the first word we'll talk about is your 161 question. The word is starved. So for the word that is starved, the options we have deprived. The second is disadvantaged. Third is hungry. Fourth is fasting, and the fifth is emaciated. So these were the words we have as an option. Now we go for the solution here with the same, that which of the following will be the right answer. We have an option as well. So for that, when you are going to be dealing with the English language type of a question, you have to be very careful about the same. So for that, here in this in the questions that has been given in the paragraph, here in the passage, starved means not having something that is needed. So deprived is the most similar meaning to it. So in starved की meaning क्या है? I just tell you here कि जो paragraph में है starved की meaning, that is not having something that is needed. So for that, the meaning that we have as an answer is your deprived is a similar word in terms of all options. Let's go for the next one, which is we have, and that is the word is load. 162. The word is load. So in the word of plot, the options we have, the first is cultivated. The second is bulldozed. The third is recovered. Fourth is expend, and the fifth is withdrew. That is what we have as an options. So among them, here in the passage, plowed means to spend a lot of So blend means in the paragraph, according to the paragraph, is to spend a lot of. So expend is the most similar in meaning to it. Expend will be the right answer, and that we have is your fourth option will be the right answer for this question. Now we move ahead and we'll talk about the next question, and that we have as follows. The next one is your slapped. 163rd, the word is slapped. So the options for the same, we have beaten, second is imposed, third is withdrawn, fourth is avoided, and the fifth is persuaded. So for that, here we have in the paragraphs, slapped means to order that something must be done. To order that something must be done. And for that, so imposed is most similar to it. So the second option will be the right answer for this question here. Now we for this type of a question that you are going to solve, you have to choose the word in the group of the word which is most similar in meaning to the word that has been printed in the board that used as a passage. But now we go further, and that we discuss about choose the word or the phrase which is more opposite in meaning in the word printed in the board is used in the passage. तो अभी तक तो आपको सिमिलर वर्ड, मोस्ट सिमिलर वर्ड जो भी इसमें है आपको वो चूज़ करना था, बट नाउ यू हैव टू चूज़ द मोर अपोजिट वर्ड हियर. So we go for the same, and that is your 164th question of the session, and let that we have. So the word for that is your evaporated. So for the word evaporated, we have an options here: absorbed, accelerated, absorbed, accelerated, grew, plunked, fifth is mismanaged. So we go for the same. In the passage, evaporated means to disappear gradually. Disappear gradually. So grew is the most opposite word in meaning to it. The option is third will be the right answer for this question. Now we go for the next word, which is 165th word we have is your pressing. Pressing. So for the pressing, we have an options: unpopular, undemanding, unobtrusive, fourth is unsuitable, fifth is unimportant, that we have. So for pressing, that is in the passage, the pressing means urgent. So the pressing means so urgent. And so unimportant is used is the most opposite word meaning it, and the answer will be unimportant. And that is the fifth option we have here. Now we go for the next one with the next question. The question is, here in these which of the phrases 1, 2, 3 and 4 you have to give below, each statement should be placed in the blank place provided as to make meaningful and grammatically correct sentence, and if none of the sentence is appropriate, mark 5, that is none of the above as the answer. So let's go for the same, and that is we have your 166th question of the session, and that we have as follows. The question is, overlooking the fact that water viscosity intensifies during summer. So first we have the government issued guidelines to all builders to limit their consumption to acceptable limits. The second is provision for rainwater harvesting has been made to aid irrigation in drought-prone areas. Third is the water table did not improve even after receiving normal monsoon in the current year. The fourth is many residential areas continue to use swimming. Pools wash wasting large quantities. Of water. And the fifth is none of these. So for that, when you want with the detail here, so here use of overlooking the fact in the first part that demands a contrast in the second part of the sentence, so that we have your answer, which is your fourth option will be the right answer for this question. Now we go for the next one, which is the another important question, and that is being as follows. This is your 167th question of the session. Let's go for the same. And the question is refuting the rationale behind the frequent agitation, the formation of separate states, and a recent report dash. The options are proved that such agitations result in the loss of governmental property. The second is that indicated that the formation of small states does not necessarily improve the economy. The third is to suggest that only large scale agitation have been effective in bringing out desired change in the past. And the fourth is that recommended dividing large states into the smaller ones to improve the governance, and the fifth is the none of the above. So we go for it. So we go for it. And that is refuting the rationales behind frequent agitations for formation of separate states. A recent report. Options were prove that such agitations result in loss of governmental property. Second is indicated that the formation of small state does not necessarily improve the economy. Third is suggested that only large scale recitation have been effective? In bringing out desired change in the past? The fourth is recommended dividing large states into smaller ones to improve governance. And the fifth is none of the above. So for that we have here, in terms of Part 167, that is only second completes the sentence meaningfully, so we get your answer, which is the second will be the right answer for this question. Now we're gonna end up here itself, and we'll continue the next in the next coming class, and that is your 168th question of the session. And your class will be 49th class of the session as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video. So thank you.